WORLDVIEW introduces 10 signs that your partner does not love you. You think you know your partner's love language? Maybe you speak it fluently. But what we feel love may not be what our partner needs. Feeling love, feeling unfulfilled in a relationship, and craving something more fulfilling. It can be difficult to tell if your partner really loves you, but there are some psychological signs that they might not care as much as you think. This video will show you what these signs are and how to recognize them. The difference between someone who just pretends how they feel and someone who truly loves you. Here are 10 signs that your partner does not love you. Number 1. Pretend to be busy rather than spending time with you. When someone is really in love with you, they want to be with you. They enjoy being with you and look forward to spending time together. But if your partner often pretends to be busy or pretend to be busy when it's time for you to spend some quality time together, in that case they may not really love you. They may not be interested in spending time with you, but they feel compelled to do so because of the relationship. If your partner does this, it's a good idea to set boundaries and spend time with others. Alternatively, this way your partner will know that you are not waiting for them and may begin to change their attitude. Number 2. They are only there for sex and want nothing else. Simply as vital as being there for the man or woman you like is being there for them emotionally and mentally as well. People who truly love you want to connect with you on every level. They want to know all about you and share their life with you. Intimacy is important in a relationship, but that doesn't mean that physical connection is all you need for a relationship to work. Number 3. They hardly ever praise you. Compliments are a great way to make someone feel loved. They show that you care and appreciate the person. If your partner hardly ever praises you, chances are they don't love you as much as you think they do. But don't get it wrong. Some people use compliments to make others think they love them. So don't be quick to think that your partner doesn't love you just because they doesn't praise you much. Remember that someone who truly loves you may not be as good at expressing their feelings as others. Number 4. They make you feel totally dependent on them. Anybody desires a person to lean on from time to time. But in a healthy relationship, you can rely on your partner only when absolutely necessary and when you need their help. They are there for you and that they make you experience complete. But if your partner isn't there for you when you need them, or if they constantly make you feel like you need to rely on them, it's a sign that they don't really love you and they may be using you to meet their own needs and desires without really caring what's going on with you. That's when it's important to set boundaries and make time for yourself. You need to focus on building relationships with people who can actually meet your needs, not people who take advantage of you. Number 5. They only get in touch when they need something. It doesn't matter if you live together or only see each other once a month. If your partner doesn't contact you, they may not love you. Someone who loves you will want to be in contact with you as often as possible. They want to know what's going on in your life and want to share their life with you. But if your partner doesn't contact you, or only contact if they need something from you, that's a sign they don't really love you. People you like want to keep in touch with them. It is important to them that they want to hear your voice and want to receive updates from you. But when you reach out to them all the time and then don't take the initiative to reach out to you, then that is now no longer an excellent sign. Number 6. They want to break up, but they are afraid to be alone. People break up all the time, but it takes a lot of courage to end a long-term relationship. A sign that your partner doesn't love you as much as you think. It may be the fact that they want to break up with you but are afraid to be alone. Isn't always an awesome scenario for both individuals involved. If your partner truly loves you, he will be willing to fight for the relationship. They are willing to do anything to make things work. But if your partner only consorts with themselves and their own happiness, they will end up staying in the relationship. It's not fair to you because they are afraid to be alone. Number 7. When something goes wrong, they blame you. It's natural to want to blame someone in a relationship. However, in case your partner usually blames you for the whole lot that is going incorrect, then they do not love you. Lovers take responsibility for their actions. They know relationships are two-way and try to correct mistakes. But if your partner keeps pointing the finger at you, it's not a good sign. This means that they are likely to fear the responsibility of dealing with conflicts and problems as adults, so they would rather put it all on you instead. Number 8. Don't respect relationships. Respect is an important factor in any relationship between people who respect and love each other. But if your partner doesn't seem to respect the relationship, or if they don't respect you, that's not a good sign. If your partner knows no boundaries when it comes to meeting new people, or if they are constantly flirting with others even though they are in a relationship, it is definitely not respecting the relationship. And if your partner always puts themselves first without considering your feelings, then they don't respect you. They may think they can do whatever they want, and you just will put up with it, but that's not healthy. Number 9. They don't care. People in love try to please the person they care about and want things to go well. However, if your partner doesn't seem to care or makes an effort, it's a sign that they don't love you. If your partner doesn't care about the relationship, they won't try to make things better. They don't bother to try, which ultimately leads to the breakdown of the relationship. Number 10. They don't care in case you are satisfied or sad. People who love you always try to make you happy and make sure you are okay. But if your partner doesn't seem to care about your feelings at all, or doesn't seem happy when you are happy, that's not a good sign. People who love each other care about each other, want to make the other person happy, want to see them smile. However, if he doesn't seem to care about your well-being, that probably means they doesn't love you. Conclusion: it can be hard to tell if your partner really loves you, but recognizing the signs can help you tell the difference between those who just pretend to love you and those who really love you. If your partner exhibits any of these behaviors, it may be time to resist the relationship. Ask yourself if you still want to be with them. Notice that human beings are not the same, and expressing love and affection isn't always the same for everyone. But if they show most of these signs, chances are they don't love you as much as you thought they did. It can be hard to deal with, especially when you are in love with them. But the sooner you understand the truth, the better off it will be for each other. Finally, for women who find it difficult to understand men, then you absolutely must learn to trigger their hero instincts. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.